Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Welcome back to the Reggies Punt Show. You with three blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. How are we going, boys? It's going to be a massive show, and the show is all thanks to our new wagering partner in Neds.
Absolutely.
It sure is.
Look, they've come on board. Everything has been unreal so far in the first couple of weeks. Running smooth. We've got things happening in the background. We've got things that have come to the forefront this week.
That's right.
And one of those things is that our Reggies Neds group is up and running.
Yep.
So I want you all to get your phones out. You've already downloaded the app, which is good. Nice and handy for you. So go into the Neds app. On the homepage there, you've just got to click on the Bet Social tab. And then from there, go to My Groups, join group. And then our code is the Reggies. It's all one word, no spaces, and it only does it in capitals. So don't panic when you can't not do it in capital letters.
So that won't be the only time we'll have to explain
No,
that.
no, of
You
course,
have shown in
but
the
I've done it
past
once,
with
so
the
it's all
ability
good.
of our tipping group. So we'll put something in the RLC with a step-by-step guidebook.
Join group,
in
the Reggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
It's
easy.
right in the
pretty
Reggie.
simple. Yeah.
Bet Social, join
And
group.
it's
right
a great
the Reggies.
thing. It's a great tool, man. Like, I've had a bit of a... We've made sure it's all going anyway before we said one thing about it. So it is ready to go now. You can write a message in there. You can share your bets. You can follow other people's bets. It's honestly real good fun. And it's a place where, you know, the RLC is brilliant, but this is more your betting side of things. So we're not flooding that with just punting, you know. So, yeah, get in there, guys. It'll be great to see the Reggies in there and help each other out. You know, you give us a heap of shit about our bets, so now's your time to shine, people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What I am going to say, though, once you create your account, you can select a little button that says, do you want to share every bet to your groups that you're involved in? Do you want to share every single bet into the group? If you have 10 bets a day, maybe just don't tick that box, because then when you put the individual bets on, you can click share to groups.
Yeah.
So I'm all for having 10 bets a day if that's what you want to do. But if you do, it'll get a bit of
Just
Mate,
think
your
something-
favourite bets.
Yeah.
Like for the weekend, if you've got one or two that you're like, oi, I reckon I'm onto something here, chuck it in.
A multi in a big game, or you know, you're having a stab in the group one that we're all involved in as well.
Yeah.
Those kind, you can figure it out.
Look, I'd hate to see anyone become a pest. I'd just hate it.
Hey, speaking of pests, have you got a photo frame here?
We
That you wanna-
we do. So this is a little bit belated, Tom. I know you were very excited.
We
for
got
us to
this
announce
the other
this,
week. Do I turn it? I'm not going to turn it around.
so you have to.
It's Tommy Kilometres, Tommy Miles. He also goes by. How's the beard on it? I don't know about that.
She's long.
He's standing there in his baggy red
Just show
RLC
'em.
jersey
Show 'em.
with a...
We don't have to explain anything.
He's just got a phone
If
charger
you
in his
know,
mouth and a
you
plate in
know.
his hand.
Yeah. Not real sure why, but that's what he sent us. And it got to thinking, like, it's a pretty strange behaviour to just send in a present that is a photo of yourself.
Yes, that's what I wanted to address. I've never thought of gifting some men a photo of myself.
Look, I think the only time it's fair play is a family member. You just want to send a nice photo to Nan or to Pop so they can put up on their photo wall and keep as a
Your
collector's
auntie gifts you, like, a photo of her family.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
Christmas photo.
Or you give your
Yes.
grandparents, like my mum and dad, I'd have a family photo of us and the kids. And you'd
And
get
they love that
Exactly
shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
But like me saying, Merry Christmas, Gropes, here's a picture of me.
Yeah.
But, however,
It
I
is on
see
me
the
bedside
comedic
table.
side of things. I see the comedy side of it, so well done.
Yeah,
Well,
good
it is.
comedy.
It's smart humour. I'll give him that.
Well
Good
done.
stuff.
mate. And he's
we
doing a
love
good
his
job too.
Fucking oath. Ruthless, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tell you what.
I like,
Fuck.
but I respect the fucking hustle and I like what he's done because
He stuck to it.
he stuck to his guns and he said to him, he's like, well, it's my fucking job, so I'm going to make the rules here and I'm going to decide. So, and
right.
I love it. Love it. Do your work.
Well,
Back to
talking
the,
about. Oh, sorry. you
sorry,
go,
mate. Just back to the group. We've all got our own personal accounts.
Yep.
We do.
In the group, except Jace, because he's deadly as and hasn't got into the group yet.
Oh, okay.
No, that will be happening as well.
But we also have a Reggies account.
Yeah.
Called the Reggies. So we're going to post, like, don't up us if we don't post every bet every week, but we're going to put a lot of the show's bets from tonight, like the old boys bets and all that sort of stuff. We're going to try and post them as the Reggies account in the group. So people can just copy, put it straight in their bet slip, away you go.
Yeah.
So that was all for that.
Can I just say,
go, mate. Sorry.
absolute scenes last week.
Oh.
Groper and I, at one stage there, I thought we were fucking given a couple of 1-2s to the old boys.
Yeah.
Like, I thought Fangirl
Well,
got
yours
home.
way more than
I
me.
thought Fangirl got home, and I thought the Raiders were a sniff.
Well, I thought they were a shoe.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Fangirl come 3 wide the entire trip. J-Mac
J-Mac never
known to
does
just
that also.
get him in a good spot, but he's got stuck 3 wide, thinking, fuck, they don't win from there. And then coming into the straight, had to go outside, and here it comes. And I'm like, fuck, yes. Thought it got there too. So I'm half yipping, and
Yeah.
then saw it just got pipped by a literal Mickey hair.
Yeah.
And that hurts.
In
At
fine,
me.
It did.
fine fangirl fashion as well. Runs the
Yeah.
exact same way.
And
And
the
what a
thing is-
run from it as well,
Yeah.
to be stuck like that.
So 3 wide, and there's been a lot of criticism of the Rosehill track from last week. Like, they've been criticising it this week, saying that it was too biased towards the inside. So she's had to circle them
Yeah.
3 deep.
Fucking hurt.
And, that's just crazy. Imagine how many lengths she wins by if just one of those things goes right. Like,
Yep.
it's wild.
But anyway, it wasn't to be.
She is a good horse.
Should we
some would
hear
say.
from some of the bets that did get up?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's do
There
that
was a
before
few.
we go on to this week's conditions. I got a bit of a track report.
Oh, nice, mate.
Do ya?
Simple one at Doomben.
Yeah.
How'd you figure that out?
Reggies! 4-leg multi. Torrenzino, the place. So Rose Hill Race 5, number 6, Via Sustina to win. Into Rose Hill Race 6, number 1, Broadsiding to win. Into Rose Hill Race 9, Private Harry to win. And that will give you a total of $21.30 for 1 unit. I'll have 1 unit on it as well.
Reggies, Brisbane race 9, horse 5, Warby. 4th last start, inside barrier 9, it all lines
his
up.
old
I'm going to have
formula.
5 units to win on him at $3.50.
Reggies! We're going to start off with a 4-leg horse multi,
Easy.
Autumn Glow. Win, number 6, Via Sustina. Win, Swift Falcon Place, Chow Wolf Place. Paying $7.35 at time of recording. Going to whack 2 units on that one.
A Mooney Valley Race 8 Sunline Stakes. I'm backing number 5, Grinzinger Bell. So I will take my 550 now and put 3 units on it.
Rosehill Race 9, number 2, Uncommon James. I'm going to go each way. He can run a huge race at 20s and $5.50 with Neds. I'm going to have 2.5 units each way. And shout out to Neds, our wagering partner. All the best. Yeah, just got 9s on the day.
That's
Fucking James.
fucking great bet, though. Holy.
Yeah.
Bit annoying. But
Few
anyway,
winners there.
The
all good.
only thing that I'm disappointed with, and I don't want to shit all over the championships because we love that segment and we love versing the listeners.
Oh, that
but
you didn't, yeah.
Like, I purposely put it in the championships, not the old boys, even though I was so confident in that because I really needed to get off the mark in the champs. But
Fair
I
enough.
would have loved to have shat on the old boys with it.
Mate,
Yeah, personally, if I'm real confident, I'll put one in the old boys.
I needed to get off the mark.
Same.
I
Yeah,
had
it's
a win
true.
No,
in
it's
the
all right, mate,
champs.
yeah.
True. I was a bit the same. Obviously, mine was rough, so I put it in there. But I was like, God, I'd love for this to get up because I'm not going real good in
Yeah.
that segment.
I'm confident with the old boys this week. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
boys,
me
it's
too.
they're freaking out already. Like, you see last week, Gropes with them, they were just swinging everywhere like a
All
fucking...
3 of them were like chickens with their heads cut
Yeah,
off.
Yeah,
they've lost the plot early.
They have, I think. They have.
Got them right where we want them.
Yeah, well, we do.
Jace, there's a horse going around this weekend that I'm wondering when you're going to back it.
What's that?
Nepotism. That
Oh,
fucking
mate.
big fancy ass word that
I
you
saw
say
this.
sometimes.
I saw this. I said it once when we very first started the show, and you were like, "You were all like, what the fuck?" I
still am.
actually saw it. I saw
I
it
forgot what it means.
last weekend or the weekend before, and I saw it and I sparked that up. for you.
$3 this
Yeah,
weekend, but
is it?
anyway, yeah. Righto, real quick. Rose Hill conditions. So they've moved the rail out plus 6 metres from the true.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
long way.
Yeah, it is.
So it was in the +3 position last weekend. Obviously, heap of complaints about the track. Unfortunately, it wasn't so much that you had to be in the first 4 horses front to back, but you had to be on the rail going down the straight or like in the first couple of lanes, which was a bit unfortunate because it was a great day of racing in the end. So they've moved it out another 3 metres. So in my head, I'm like, surely that means on-pace runners sort of up there again, up there in the first half toward the rail again. But then I spoke to a bloke who knows a bit, and he said, no, mate, not just no, you're wrong. He said, nah, maybe what can happen there is because now it's out 6, those inside lanes were actually getting used. It was just the outside horses last week.
Yeah, right.
So now even further outside's going to be fresher around.
Yeah.
But there's going to be 40 mil of rain, so it's a fair chance it's going to be a heavy deck at Rose Hill. Anyway, so all of it won't matter. The mud skipping horses will get the job
Back
done.
some
No
swimmers.
matter where they are. If they're on paces, if they're back markers, won't matter.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got Will strapping the flippers on pump as we speak.
So, yeah, Doomben, Tommy,
Maybe a
she's going to be
snorkel
wet,
too.
mate.
Oh, yeah.
Rain Thursday, Friday, and then most of the rain comes Saturday morning, I believe. So it'll be a
Perfect
heavy
timing.
10
Yeah.
if they get on.
If they even.
And then Flemington, glorious. Rails in the true. Track should race super evenly.
Beauty.
No rain predicted. So for our Group
So
1,
it's
the Australia
probably-
Cup, the best horse should win the race on the day.
So what I've taken from that is it's going to sheet down at Flemington and it'll probably be sunny as fuck in Sydney and Brisbane.
There you go. 'cause
Hopefully.
Livio's got no idea.
No, he doesn't, the hopeless cunt.
Okay, let's go to the old boys. Let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
We don't, no other
That's all I've got for now, mate.
no other housekeeping.
No.
Righto, cool. I'm going to just do a little unit splitting.
Split,
four
mate.
and one split. 4 and 1 split. 4 units. Rose Hill Race 9, number 4. Waledo. Is that how you say it? Waledo.
Walado?
Waledo. That'll do.
I'm not sure.
The only horse I'm concerned about is Just Folk, the toppy. He loves the sting out of the track. Waledo does. So's Just Folk. Wet conditions. He's been proven in the wet. So, yeah, let's dance. $5.50 seems a very reasonable price from Neds to me. And look, because the Reggies has no deductions after scratchings, I'll be getting my $5.50 when half the field gets scratched on
Yes.
Saturday morning.
Well, it's when the bet slips get
So
posted,
it could be
mate.
huge value here, is what I'm saying, because he might jump at $3.
That's eyes
so
up.
I'm going to have 4 units at $5.50 on Waledo, and then I'm going to have a little multi with him. But race 1, number 1 at Flemington, a little deep. Has to lump the 60 kilos, but hopefully 1,100 metres won't matter that much. Jamie Mellum takes the ride. 3 from 3 first up, so hopefully peaks fresh again, and then into Waledo for $26. 1 unit on that little multi.
Beauty. I like that first bet, mate. You've just gone, what can run well in sloppy shit? And you're going to get good odds for
Hopefully.
it now. So,
Yeah, and J-Max on too.
yeah, it's a bit of eyes up
that may
punting. I
help.
like
Hopefully he
that.
doesn't pick that race in his whole thing to run 3 the trip for you.
You're
Let me
still
just confirm
hurt, aren't
that,
you?
actually.
Yeah,
he is.
I am. I am. That
Fourth
really
up
hurt.
peaks, some would say.
I could imagine.
Especially because he did. Remember how we were saying, what if he gets the race before and he has that 4 in a row? Because how often do you see that many? I'm like,
know.
I saw the one before I started the run. I went, did he?
It was just too good to be true, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Anyway,
He was so unlucky not to go because he went Autumn Glow, broadsiding, just misses Fangirl. I don't know who
Via
he
Sistina.
Via Sistina, sorry.
Yeah.
Just misses Fangirl, and then literally the same margin just misses Waterton in the slipper.
Could have been one of the
Could have been
great
5
days
from
for James
5.
he
McDonald.
still would have had he has got heavy pockets, that little cunt, after that day.
Yeah, they're fat.
Annie.
Danny.
Right, Keats.
Righto, Keats.
Reginald's. Oh, boys. Look, back to what I know, lads. New Zealand racing. Heading south to Te Aroha.
And my old mate Warren Kennedy has a great book of rides. So here we go. 4-leg multi. Race 2, The Weapon. Race 3, Love Symbol. Race 5, First 5. Race 7, Moss Invader. Look, you're getting $154 for those 4. I'll have 3 units. That should put you boys to bed. And look, I'm hoping they race at Doomben on Saturday with the wet weather. Unsure about that. No doubt Channel 7 will have live coverage with this little bit of rain they're getting. I'll be going race 3, number 9, Iron Grace. $26. I'll have 2 units to win. Until next week, come on, the old boys.
Oh, there you go.
True to form, just absolutely swinging for the fences.
Yeah.
But he just says it so doesn't ever start with I'm
Hold
swinging
on to
this
your hats.
time.
Yeah, like, get ready
Pedro
for
be
this
like,
one.
I'm swinging, boys. Kiddo's just like, yeah,
He spits
watch.
it out like he's on a $4 fucking
Yeah.
you know,
the man
good
oozes
hope.
confidence, which kind of like
That
tricks-
one,
yeah.
the second bet there, 2 wins on Iron Grace. That's an Omen one there.
Yeah, right.
He doesn't mind backing the Gracies.
Yep.
So
Beautiful work,
take
Pete.
do with that what you will.
Righto, boys. As we know, wet track at Doomben already. If it sheets rain, there's a chance it gets called off. But if it doesn't, and somehow the clouds go, we have sent the pump to Brisbane. Because for a 3-year-old, the Brisbane's where it's going to be at in the next couple of months for 3-year-olds.
Yep.
So he's going to be there regardless. And we thought for the people, for the opportunity, for the fucking moment, he's going to be there ready for if it's fucking going. So the pump is in Brisbane, ready to go. He draws barrier 3, Doomben race 9, which is a great result at Doomben, getting that inside barrier. Couple of good horses in there, but I think he's going to be up to it if he runs. He's only ever run on soft ground for his 3 starts. I know it's not heavy, it's not mud skip and shit, but it's not good either.
He hates a hard track.
So you just
Well, we
don't know.
don't know.
At least he's been in a bit of soft stuff,
Yeah.
which helps compared to
one,
not. Yes,
mind you.
1, 2 from 3 in the
Yep.
soft.
Yep.
So look, I'm backing him with everything. I've got him at 550 thanks to Neds, putting all 5 units on, up the fucking pump.
Fucking oath. Well, like we just spoke about, he's getting 5.5 kilos off the favourite.
That's
Yeah.
right. Big Faves at 61.5 kegs, draws barrier 4 too, and you know the pump jumps fucking well.
Mate, even if you didn't know the pump or what it means, you would still back that fucking horse because you might have mentioned that there's a few good horses, but he's the goodest horse.
He is a good horse.
Just
He
put
loves
all that
winning.
aside, obviously Neds aren't silly because they're respecting him in the market. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a bit too much respect to the favourite, to be
Yeah,
honest.
61.5 kegs.
Well, he did open up at $3.10 and he's out to $3.60, so that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I have an inkling there might be a bit of money going towards the pump.
Yeah, I know that, but
What
yeah,
makes
you
you
got to
think
let
that?
that other thing get out. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
right.
way you can back it at $3 when
No.
it's got friggin' 5.5 kilos more than the pump.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully Adkins gets a nice good
Yep.
night's sleep on
Andy,
Friday.
Andy fucking sent me a video a couple of days ago. I think it was actually yesterday morning. He was working him and he said he's fucking ready.
On.
Like he's going good.
what
We
you
know
wanna
that he's
hear.
landed in Brisbane. He's fucking ready.
Beauty,
Just
mate.
up to
Beautiful.
the weather.
Did he drive up or?
Pump, yeah.
Yeah.
He was behind the wheel.
Hey, ran.
Did a try.
Yeah, the cunt can drive too. That's how good he is.
That's what I was getting at. Did they drive him up there or did they ride him?
Yeah. All 5 units.
Righto, Rocket.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's 10-0 to
Boys,
South, by the way.
punters, Queenslanders, the privileged. Rockets, roughies, raring to go. Old boys first, the young guns. Doomben, race 9, horse 5, Yabby Pump.
You
Outstanding
fucking
thoroughbred. But track is a bog hole. Unknown in the mud. But what the fuck? Let's go 5 units at $5.50 a win. Jump on in, stay hard. Go the pump.
That is grubbed.
Has he
is
done that?
grubbed.
He's just done that purely because he knew you would do the same.
sure.
I don't
And
think
look,
he has. I think he just likes the bet.
And he does like the bet, and he loves the horse too. He's a big fan of the pump, but it's tactical too. Like, he would have known
eyes
that
up.
I would have went the pump, so
Yeah.
he's thinking, well, fucking, I'll offset that.
It's eyes up.
And because I tell him everything about the horse, he knows that he's fucking going well too. So he's thinking, oh, well, I'm going the pump.
Yeah, well, there you go.
good
Righto.
stuff.
What
So
are you
my
doing,
bet
Redness?
doesn't fucking matter, apparently.
No, it doesn't.
No, so 5-unit return, hopefully. I am going to Rosehill, race 9, with my first 3 units, and I'm backing West of Africa.
Oh.
All over the shop in recent, say it, boys, South America. I was going to mention it myself.
East of where?
Eastern Europe. All over the shop, but he has a very strong finish, which is
Rose
something...
Hill race 9.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, that's against me.
Is
Oh.
it?
Yeah.
Not in this segment, though, is it?
Yeah, the one I just said, that were laid out.
Oh, it is too. I didn't
Shit!
even realise that.
Oh, well.
I know. The old boys will be into us.
Good
We've
call.
just sprayed them too.
Yeah, we've
Would you
said
like
that-
to swap? No, I don't, because now this West of Africa will
We got
win.
2 chances, boys.
Well, we've
Yeah.
got value with West of Africa. I just
Yeah,
think
go it,
its
go it.
strong
Go it,
finish
mate.
is something to take into account. If he finds a good spot early, he'll be the one to beat on the home straight.
Big
he'll
Tyler.
just steam home. Yeah, you got Tyler Schiller on board, 54.5 kilos as well. Trained by great friends of the show,
Yes,
Annabelle
they
Nish
are.
and Rob Archibald. $9 for the win at the moment, so I'm going to put 3 units on it. My last 2 is going back to what I love, Tom, you love it as well. We just love second rowers scoring. So I've got a 2-leg starting with Roosters versus Gold Coast. Gus Crichton, I reckon he'll dive over for his first of the year. And then Alicia Katoa against the Dragons. I think he'll dive over as well. You're getting $7.90 for that, so I'll put 2 units on it.
Love
Nice. So just a two second rowers in 2 different games.
2 different games. I think it's very doable.
that. And like
sloppy
you said,
edge defense
big
from the teams.
Anus
reverse.
Crichton hasn't scored yet, and
He hasn't.
surely he is due.
He has to be due.
Righto. Love it.
Let's
Love
hear
your
from
work.
Pedro.
Yep.
G'day, Reggies. All right, old boys versus young guns. Let's go. I'm going to go to the footy Friday night. I'm going to load my pockets right up for the weekend. So I'm going to split my units up. I'm going to go to the Dolphins-Broncos game for a same-game multi. So we've got 3 try scorers. We've got Selwyn Cobbo. He'll probably score 4, but I'll put him down for 1. Corey Pakes. Big pain Haas. Ball, short ball. Corey Pakes under the post. Easy.
Wow.
And Dolphins will get all flustered and they'll just flick it out to Bostock and hopefully he scores in the corner. Thanks to Neds. $20 odds. That's perfect. I'll have 2.5 units on that.
Perfect, he says.
And with my remaining 2.5 units going to the races on Saturday, at Rose Hill, race 7, number 8, Brudenell. J-Mac on the back. There's some good horses in this race, up against Uncommon James. When I first was reading this horse, it was paying about $7.50. It's come in the 6s. It may be favourite by Saturday. Hopefully, the boys get this on early. At the moment, $6 odds, 2.5 units on that. That'll be nice. All right, lads, got to go off to Brisbane, going to
Swimming.
the former Origin Greats Golf Day at Virginia. Gonna mingle with the best. All right, boys. Cheers, attack.
Fuck yeah. Nice.
That first multi confused me a little bit whether he was putting Payne Haas in or not, but I think he was
No Haas, I don't think.
describing how it's going to play
Cobbo,
out.
Pakes,
Yeah.
and then Bostock for
Yeah.
the
So he
fins.
thinks Payne Haas is going to boost and short ball at Pakes.
Yep.
Right. I don't mind it.
Because Pakes, he always backs up on the inside, you know.
Yeah, heaps. Payne
Yeah.
Haas, he won't score.
No, I love
machine.
it. It'll get up now. that we've
yeah.
just hammered it.
Yep.
Righto.
Yeah,
Awesome.
big fella's got a former Origin Greats Day. He's somehow snuck his way into a bunch of fucking legends like Matt Gillette, you got Jarrell Yowie, many more names, and then Peter Ward.
They should be asking for fucking his signature.
Yeah,
They
that's
will.
right.
They'll be
Fucking-
asking, well, I'm
How
sure
do you
that-
think he got to start?
Yeah, that's
He
right.
said,
Is that
"Oh,
Peter Ward from the Reggies?
Is that Pedro?
It
Fuck,
is.
get
Pedro
fucked.
from the Reggie. He said he's going to wear the baggy reg, so I'm assuming he'll be turning some heads.
100%.
Yeah,
Bring a
nice.
Nico, Pedro.
He'll be signing a few.
Good stuff. That's the old boys done. I reckon, what's the date? 28th today, or like as you're listening. Should be leaderboard time next week after
Oh,
the
yeah.
weekend. So good to see
I
how we're
won't be anywhere
going.
impressive. Hopefully I will next week.
Hopefully
will
I can pull
be,
my
yeah.
finger back out this week. I've had a bit of a lull.
Yeah,
But the tide goes in and out, boys.
Exactly. And it was a fucking king
Oh,
tide.
yeah. You had an almost a tsunami coming.
Yeah.
Righto, it's banana time. Who's the rat in the hat?
Don't know.
We need one of them. Tommy Miles.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Now, I think, can I just say that I think Barbs is very fucking lucky. Is this
I
the
know you do,
I
yeah.
think he is because let me just say, I had a multi on earlier in the show with a certain boxer. The fight got cancelled. I got all my units back, even though they lost.
Even though the other legs lost.
Even though the other legs lost, I got my units returned
Yeah.
instead of a new thing. Anyway, because it's horses and that's how the Neds app would play it,
Yeah.
Barbs gets different odds for it. However, if the Neds app would have given you your money back or units back, that's how we're going to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
for future reference
Same
as well.
if you said earlier, if you put a same game multi on and one of your try scorers doesn't play, is a late out, you get your stake back. Is that
Voided,
correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's voided. The whole bet's voided. Doesn't matter if your other try scorers score and you get all your other 3 legs.
Yeah.
It's voided. You get your coin back. That's
Yeah.
fair. Same as in that instance,
Boxing
the boxing,
thing, yeah.
all that. Neds will give you your stake back if one leg does not compete.
Yeah.
Whereas with the racing, if you put a 4-leg just racing multi on
Yeah.
and one leg gets scratched, late scratching, whatever, all it does is reduce your odds. It takes that bet completely out of the multi
Yeah.
and your other legs ride.
Yeah. There you go. So that's the clarification anyway.
Yeah,
for-
and
So-
for any future reference, any time this happens, we've now laid down the foundation.
Except in Barbs' case where, because he won, the bet's voided and he didn't win. Nah, just joking.
What odds did he get?
I think it was like 9 something. So it should have been 22.
Yeah.
But the place thing was like $2.60.
The one that was never going to do anything got scratched.
$2.60 a
Yeah.
drum, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway,
Just
yeah.
joking.
So he's
Yeah.
tinned his way there,
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
I can hear him squawking
He's just
already,
just
yeah.
squeaked.
And then obviously Warby got
Yeah.
up, so he's lucky. I reckon Button's coming. He's coming.
Sniffing.
Good to see him. They both
Big
get a win.
banana ass.
It is very good. Right, so let's hear from the mighty B1 Tom Barbary.
Reggies! Oh, what a time of the week, eh? Thirsty Thursday. Oh, liquid gold. Get to sit down, have a beer and record me thoughts on the weekend's races. Yeah, last week, look, Aubrey got rained out. It wasn't a strategic move at all there, butts.
Fuck off.
I watched the first 2 races on Friday at Aubrey. It was fucking sunshine and fucking blue skies. So had no idea that it was going to get rained out. And obviously the cream rises to the
That
top,
is a
mate.
lie.
Yeah, Warby won. Well done, mate. 5 units. Well done. But the rest of me multi got up. So I'm still fucking B1 Barbs. And that's going to continue again on for this weekend. I'll be trackside
I need to
Doomben.
address this. Can you pause that? Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
wow.
keep going.
Wow.
He
Paused him.
said he watched the first 2 at Aubrey. The fucking thing got called off at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Did it?
He's just bullshitted me.
Did it?
Wow.
Even I know that.
And you love punting, Quinn.
When did
Yeah,
I
heaps.
text you? It was fucking that early.
There was.
Anyway,
You're
continue,
right.
Thomas.
Well, I don't know what to
Is,
believe.
Is that a
the
mid-yarn
social
collie?
media megastar himself, Tommy Dale, hopefully cheering Yabby Pump home. But even if it pisses down rain in Brisbane like it has been all week, we'll still be having a good time whether the races are on or not.
Fucking
So hopefully, Thomas, we'll be cheering home this winner together. So I'm going to race 6 at Flemington, boys. The Bob Oystead handicap, listed race over 1,000 metres down the straight. Very competitive affair, but I think this ultra-competitive Son of Zeus Star, number 9, Midwest, will be getting the money. Like I say, ultra-consistent horse. He's had 26 starts, 8 wins, 8 seconds, 3 placings. He's earned 700,000 and he's 1 start, track and trip from a very similar gate. He draws 8 there on the weekend. He won their last start from barrier 9, and I think he'll just brain these horses. C. Williams goes on fresh from winning the Hong Kong Derby last Sunday afternoon, and he'll just be too good for him. I think Flemington race 6, number 9, Midwest, 5 units a win. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punning.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen a yarn paused, flogging with a
Yeah,
poly,
it is.
and then he keeps yarning. That was pretty impressive.
Well, sometimes,
I don't think we've had to do that yet.
sometimes you just got to go, oi, fucking just pump the brakes on the mayo,
Well,
son.
you don't know what to believe now. Boy, you cried wolf.
Watched the first two and it was sunshine. He probably was taking the piss, but anyway, he's been polyed.
Oi, talking about Polly, we were waiting for you to get back to address it. Did you see the
Oh,
photo
yeah.
getting
see
around?
that?
Yes.
Did
that
you
must
talk
be
about
addressed.
that last
Well, we
week?
said we
yeah.
need to wait for the supreme
Has-
leader, the
well,
wielder
what's-
himself.
Yeah.
Well, all we
happened
saw was
there?
this photo of
Mate.
Barbs with the horse, and they said
I
something
didn't,
about Polly.
yeah,
Well,
I didn't pay for the Courier Mail subscription,
Neither.
but
Look,
it could have been
I just saw the
clickbait.
photo.
But well, it's all we can
Look,
take.
And the
is-
photo looked very proportioned.
yeah,
like, look,
and it was fresh shaved head too, so like hot off the press.
Oh, it was
Hot.
him.
It had
It was him.
It had to be him.
It's look, you know, it was him. You know how we feel about. Remember the Nisham interview, mate? We spoke
Yes.
about horse welfare and how we're just so passionate about
It
it.
is, and there's a lot of misinformation that
just-
some
it's not
people
on.
think about horse
I
racing.
might get an emergency flight down to this Yabby Pump event just so I can
Well-
wield.
Well, it's just
You-
one of
you
those
might
things
need to
where
happen.
you got to be careful. I think when you're flogging your son with a bit of Polly, he might think that's okay to his
True,
sons.
that's
And he
right.
said that
Learnt
his horses
behaviour.
are his kids and stuff. So maybe we're just going to have to talk him through that it's not okay for his kids.
No. So now we've decided an executive decision that every time you put Polly on the horse, we're going to put Polly on him.
Well, no, I think we need to back off the poly.
Yeah.
Because we can see
So
what
we've
he's
given him a
trying-
mid-yarn
okay,
Polly
yeah.
there.
See what he-
He's going to go
Sorry,
rogue.
yeah. I
and
just
fuck.
went in, let's just
He's
flog
gonna
him.
go
And the
rogue.
pump's in Brisbane too. Fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Anyway.
Lucky the pump's tough.
Yeah, that's right.
Lucky
I think
the
he'll be
pump will
right.
Kick him in the fucking...
Just a little, like,
He would've loved
spoiler
that.
alert. There is
Yeah.
plenty of double ups this week.
Is there?
Races, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, between me and
Well,
a
there's
few
two
other
Group
members.
Ones and a fair bit of value getting around.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Just a lot of the same races are getting said at the moment. So, oh,
Oh,
good.
well, people are seeing the same things.
Let's hear from the B2.
Yeah, from Barbs' little bloke.
Yeah, young lad.
TBR Tom Button Racing. Let's hear from him.
Reggies, TBR here, and after another successful weekend on the punt last week, this week I'm going to stay in Brisbane. Brisbane race 9, number 2, a punter. I think I found one here, boys. It raced in the duel over 1,200 metres. Was way too short for it, but I found it hitting the line late. $7.50. I'm going to have 2 units to win on it. It'll be wet in Brisbane, but this horse loves the wet. Distance, it's 2 for 2. I think I really, really like this horse. 2 units to win, $7.50. With my other 3 units, because I'm a slut for a multi, listen up, here's the multi. Rose Hill Race 4, number 1, Chow Wolf. Rose Hill Race 6, number 1, Treasure the Moment. Flemington Race 1, number 2, Bossy Nick. That'll give you $9.20. I'll have 3 units to win on that. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
I've got no words.
He's just grubbing.
That can't be. He mustn't have seen the pump.
Oh, but no, that's
Surely.
that's good to go fucking whatever he wants, but fuck you, mate.
Well, he's just lost
which
2
one
units.
is it here?
A punter.
A punter.
Great name, too.
It is.
It is a great name.
It is a great name.
But the pump.
But so's fucking Yabby Pump. That's who'll be winning.
What has happened there?
That's got to be a blunder. Like he
But,
Mate.
tell you what.
need
it's
a
all
bit
good,
more eyes up. Fuck.
You need to be more honest.
Anyway,
Like,
I hope your bet
he
loses.
can't win there. So if he loses, obviously he loses. And if he wins, we're just going to fucking hammer him.
shit all over him.
It's going to be very, very
Shit
tough.
all over him.
And he's gone against me again. he's tipped
He's fucking woken up and he's
He's
chose
tipped Bossy
violence.
Dick
Hasn't he?
against a little deep, which I do like that better. But yeah. I mean, I'm just against every cunt.
Yeah, he's just fucking swinging.
All good.
Maybe he's not happy that the Barbari's fucking multi got let through.
Yeah,
that's
this is his
true.
way
He's
of
just
getting
aggressive
payback.
at all of us.
Yeah.
Fuck you and the
True.
pumpy. reckon?
Silent killer.
Yeah.
Righto.
Okay. It's Group 1 time, I think.
Group
Have
1
we got
racing.
anything? We've got a hound or something, don't we? At 7:40.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
do
do.
actually.
Get into that, Jace, and we'll.
Well,
we'll just
we
get
had
there.
2 potential.
We'll go with Quino, eh?
Quino, yeah. What race was that again, Tom?
7:40, I thought.
One very fucking soon.
Yeah. Do your spiel, mate.
Yes, I will. My phone is on 2%
Because this
as
segment
well, so
here,
I'm gonna have to-
Groper's Grey, is brought to you by...
The Love of Greyhound organisation. You're all familiar with it by now, and if you're not, well, your house is a rock. I said that last week, and I will say it every week. Joe and the team help rehome former racing greyhounds all throughout Queensland, Southeast Queensland, Central Queensland, you fucking name it. All former racing greyhounds are up for adoption to any loving home willing to give these pups the best retirement that they deserve.
Yep.
You can also help out with any donations for medicine, food, bedding, and all necessities to keep the pups happy and healthy. As little as $2 can be donated. So save the one bet you're going to have a greyhound this week, boys, and put it towards donating to a great cause and help them out. So head to loveagreyhound.org.au. You can find all the T's and C's, all the information you need there. Help the people who get around us.
So, guess who's back, boys?
Guess who's back? Back again.
Summer Quinn.
That's right.
Wentworth Park, race 6, number 7, Summer Quinn. He's got out a bit, boys.
Has he?
Out to 340 or
It's
350.
usually not a good sign, but
360.
we don't care.
Glad that happened
don't.
a millisecond after I got him at 340. That he just jumped to 360.
Oh, yep, I see. I've got it here, mate. If you need
Yeah,
me,
beauty. You can. Well,
it's
we're
plain.
both big, tough laptop
Out of
cunts
the
now,
7,
so-
We are tough.
Yeah.
Right,
Don't touch the screen.
watch your big fat hands.
Just quickly, Tom. Bunnies are up 24-0, and it's
Oh,
not even.
is it 20?
It's not even half time.
What the fuck's going on there?
How good is that?
Oh, yeah.
71% possession towards the
Yeah,
Bunnies.
what's
As
going-
we
what is
said,
going on
as
there?
we said last week in the Raiders Manly, even the worst side will beat the best side if that possession stats are like that.
You've got the rub of the green.
Who's
and
reffing?
You have
Is
the-
Klein reffing?
Yeah,
Fuck
think
that
I-
little grub.
I think I did just see a shiny bald head. It's got to be his fault. Yeah.
it is. I saw him before.
Yeah. Right.
Here we go,
We've got
green
the
light.
green light. Let's go, Quino.
Come on, Quino.
It's time
Just-
for revenge,
just
mate.
ping the lids.
Come on, Quinn.
Come on.
Come on, Quino. That's it.
Get around that 6. Get around that 6. Uh-oh.
Hold it.
All right, what are you going to run 3 wide, eh?
Oh, he's done well.
all right, he
He's
hasn't been-
done
He has
really
done
well.
very
picked.
well there.
Here
He's
we
in the
go.
race.
He is in this.
Okay.
Come on, Quino.
O'Keefe is the one they backed
Yeah.
to.
Fuck off,
That's all
Kerry.
right. That's
Go
all right.
Quino. Oh,
Holy
he's been,
shit.
Has he just
Fuck.
done a hemi?
He's done a dog ACL.
That's the one they backed. The punters were all over it, boys. I don't want to say it, but
They
the
were.
punters knew.
They wound it in, didn't they?
Yeah.
He got second.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good because I had
But-
something on that with the Neds app that I don't think we're allowed to talk about, but I didn't really lose. But
They
anyway.
backed that thing. Wow. Raymond Webster, he must have given a tip.
Well, it's better efforts than last time, Quino, so good job, mate.
That was a good run. It was a great run.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, not quite good enough, but that's all right.
No, and we are still in a
He's
bit of a
really
cold streak.
building, though.
He is.
Old buddy
We'll look out for Quino third
Winter
up.
Jackson.
Third up peaking.
Right, let's go. Group 1 racing. We're going to the Australia Cup. We are
We
going
are.
to the Australia Cup, and I just know that Barbs is going to mention probably the greatest Australia Cup win of all time, 2004, Lonhro. If you haven't watched it, it will be getting played everywhere this week. I think I've seen it 4 or 5 times already.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. The horses don't win like that ever, and that's why he was a champion. So, speaking of B1, let's hear from him, eh?
Let's do it.
He'll
He'll have a
run
good
us through
spiel
it.
for us.
Righto, boys, the Group 1. Remember about 7 weeks ago when we returned for the Punt show and Gropes gave me a job that he didn't tell me about? Now, I love and adore my new job because I'm that fucking passionate about this great game that I get to call my life. I'm happy to do it. But this is the pinnacle, boys. The Group 1s. The best level of racing in our nation. Where we separate the boys from the men, the girls from the women. And I think if our fearless leader wants to call himself Group 1 Groper, i.e. G1G, it's only fair that as I reel off past winners, history, and just the greats of each Group 1 race each week, I pose a G1 trivia question to the great man about each race every week.
Love that.
Right.
And see if he can answer it correctly. Then the boys can look the answer up on the show.
Straight off of Wikipedia.
And, we'll just test his knowledge a little bit. So, like I said, boys, this week we're back at headquarters for the $3 million Australian Cup at Weight for Age. First run in 1863.
Give me a job.
It's had distant changes over time, but it's stayed at 10 furlongs since 1973. The uneducated, 10 furlongs, that's 2,000 metres.
That makes heaps more sense.
It's been a Group 1 since 1979. Notable winners include Dulcified Bone Crusher, the mighty Queensland Enigma Vo Rogue won it twice, Mackay Diva, Humidor, and more recently Cascadian being the last. He's won the last 2 editions of the race.
Yes, good horse.
The trivia question I have for G1G about the Australian Cup this week is which Iron Horse of the 2000s, who was a dual but split winner of this great race, i.e. won it a year, then got beat the following year, then won it again, was nicknamed the Fighting Tiger. So there you go, Gropes. Which Iron Horse of the 2000s, who was a dual split winner of this race, was nicknamed the Fighting Tiger? This year, boys, definitely interesting to say the least. I think the speed will definitely come from Pride of Jenny and Deny Knowledge. And I don't think Froggy Newett or Chipmunk Williams are going to die fucking wondering. They'll lead out, set a cracking tempo, and something from the back is going to have the last crack at them. And for that reason, I'm going to have 5 units the win on friend of the show, track and trip specialist. That's right, I'll be sneezing like fuck. Number 7, A Tissue. She's 5 starts track and trip for a win and a second and a third, and all those starts have been in big group races over carnivals. And if the speed's right on, she's going to take a power beating. 5 units the win, number 7, A Tissue. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
I don't know. He's good at his job there.
Yeah,
He does a great spiel and the terminology. Yeah, not for the uneducated. Fucking furlong. Come on, 2,000 metres.
No, that was handy.
I don't use furlongs as a unit of measurement very
I also
often.
enjoy punting on horses, but for the general folk, no cunt knows what a furlong
Like if you're
is.
on a
Unless
road-
you're a horse trainer or in the fucking game.
If you're on a road trip, you're not going to be like, oh yeah, a few thousand furlongs out of town, boys. Like, you know, it's not a very common unit of measurement.
Love his work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the answer to
I
the trivia?
didn't know the answer, but we probably should have.
Can I suggest something to him, right? Make them hard, but give you multiple choice. If they're really hard.
Yeah.
Because
No, but this one wasn't, though.
Wasn't it?
No, I think, probably there'd be a lot of people who would know it because it's a very famous
race,
West Australian, and it is a race over there. It's called the Northerly Stakes, and because Northerly won it twice in the early 2000s. But I was 6, so look,
and I probably wasn't born.
Obviously, I know who Northerly is, but I didn't know he was a dual Australia Cup winner. Good on him. I was hoping he'd ask me about Lonhro. So I'll get him here. I'll get him.
I like it though. Good stuff, Barbs.
Yeah.
Groper didn't have enough on.
Look, I know that he's all over it, most things, but let's be honest, you don't know everything, mate, and you get a lot of your stuff off of Google like everyone else. They do their research, and that's fine. Everyone's allowed to do their research so that they know more. So well done, mate. Who did he back?
Was that a compliment sandwich then? Like, how was... I don't know where that was. I think he just flogged the fuck out of him with one hand and patted the cunt with the other.
Bit of a backhanded compliment. Very, very backhanded.
That was... It's great to
patting
see.
him on the head, though.
Yeah.
It hit his ass. Oh, yeah, Barbs. What a roller coaster today's episode is for you, mate.
Well done, Noel.
Well done.
Love his work.
What are we
the Fighting
thinking?
Tiger, probably, we should.
A tissue.
A tissue,
He likes a tissue.
But we do have to hear from his young fella.
His little
first.
bloke.
Yeah, true. Little button.
Reggies, TBR here for the Group 1 Australia Cup. I'm going to go with number 8, Zardozi. $6, I think that's a good price. This horse kind of got blocked in, drew an inside gate last start behind Pride of Jenny. I think drawing out suits this horse more, up to 2,000 metres.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have 4 units to win on it. I think it will win. I think, I just think it'll be too good for them. Because I'm a whore for a first 4, I'm going to have 1 unit on a straight first 4. Listen up, here's the numbers. 8 to beat 9, to beat 2, to beat 7. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Nice on Zardoz.
Beauty.
Love his work there, actually. I might just jump straight on the back of that.
Go for it, man.
And I'm backing Zardozi as well. I can't I cannot back Jenny, unfortunately.
No, you can't.
Like, it's just...
You can't. I think that's an unwritten law of the
That's
show
right.
now.
I think you have said that you will not
can't.
back it.
Well,
ever
she will
again.
never win another
And
one.
we thought that problem was solved when it retired. But
I thought you were
here
backing
we are.
linebacker every time as well.
That's
but
right.
I mean,
So
so
I
you
can renege. That's right. I can
But you
change.
shouldn't.
Bit of Barbs about
really
you,
shouldn't.
actually.
Nah, I won't be doing it. It seems too easy, though. If she jumps and does what she did last time, nothing will get near her. But that's what I thought. But Deny Knowledge does a bit of Jennying as well.
Yeah.
So
She's not just on her own with no other horse that's
Hopefully
going to
not.
push the pace of her.
she'll still be a couple of lengths in front. But you know how every time she does it, we go, the chasing pack are a pack.
Yeah.
And you need someone to sort of...
Break away from that pack.
And
too.
then that carts the rest of them into the race. And I'm hoping that Deny Knowledge can do that so that Zardozi can win the race.
Yeah.
I just... If there wasn't a Deny Knowledge, you got to go, oh, fuck, well, if Jenny does anything like she did first up, then...
Against Zardozi
How do
as well.
you... Exactly. How do you back anything else? But, fuck, surely she... Yeah, I don't know. It's just so hard when she's in the race. It just makes it punting
It
so
always
hard.
makes you second guess.
Yeah.
And then, but you just don't know what Jenny you're going to get.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, if we get a good Jenny, Deny Knowledge,
good
cart
Jenny.
everything else into the race, and hopefully some back markers like Zardozi and a tissue and that can make a race of it. And if we don't, then we know what we're going to see. So I'll be backing Zardozi 5 units to win.
Beauty.
What's Keto going to do? Something outrageous, probably.
Reginald's Australia Cup. Look, had me sights set on many in this race, but I've settled on number 8, Zardozi. Peaks fourth up. I'm going to have all 5 units to win at $7 or thereabouts. Happy punting. Stay safe.
6, mate. You can have 6.
You can have it thanks to Neds. Boys, nothing much to say. All 5 prior to Jenny.
There you go.
I just fucking...
Self-explanatory.
You're the
honestly,
only one so
I
far,
honestly
too.
had a look and I just went, I am not overthinking this one. She won last start. Is she back? Well, fucking probably.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. And I knew you weren't going on it
Yeah.
because otherwise it just would... I don't know. You just wouldn't.
I don't think I'd
Yes,
have a
anyway.
seat here next week.
So I thought that in itself, I know that I've got one on you there if it does.
Yep.
So yeah, 5 units, Bride Jenny.
Righto.
Beauty.
What do you... Oh, sorry.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rockets, Roughies, raring to go. Group 1 this week is at Flemington. Race 8, the Tab Australian Cup. I'm going horse 7, a tissue. Waller trained, 7-year-old brown mare. Loves the track. Let's go 5 units at $6.50 a win, only on Neds. Jump on her, stay hard.
On your
Yeah,
mate.
Rocket.
Good stuff.
Love his work there, especially at the end.
The orange rocket from
the
Neds.
only one. It's the only one. It's the only app to punt with.
It really
Yeah,
is.
it's Neds.
And with Neds,
Speaking
am...
of orange rockets.
That was a layup, wasn't it? You've thrown me off now. I'm going Zardozi as well.
Nice.
I think you look at that last start and Jenny running the way she did. The way Zardozi came home strong, you take Jenny out of that race, it shat in.
Yeah, beat everything else.
Outclassed everything else. He's going to be fitter up. It's at Flemington. And I think Jenny will not run the same, so that opens it up for Zardozi perfectly.
That's
so
what we're taking a punt on, aren't we?
that I'm
Jenny
literally
doesn't turn up.
putting 5 units on Jenny not turning up almost. So that is I'm going to put all 5 on it.
Copy. Sounds good to me.
See what Pedro's got.
Someone can... You just cannot back it too if you want.
No, no, not happening.
Fuck, I hope he's
We
not
go.
on Jenny either. So I'm just sold Jenny.
Well, you are at the moment.
I know. That's what I mean. That's all.
We go.
Sorry.
Group 1 racing.
DJ,
Flemington Race 8, Australian Cup. What a race.
He will not
Love
be
it.
my favourite. No way.
And some of these horses, look out. But I'm proud of Jenny. I think it's come back. It's going to give it to him. Well, I don't want to miss out on not getting on it. So I am going to do a same race multi.
Oh!
I will have number 6, Pride of Jenny to win.
He couldn't just do it.
And I'll have number 8, Zardozi to finish in the top 3.
That's a good
Wow.
bet.
Neds,
that is a...
they're going to give me $7.70 odds for that
Okay.
multi. I will have 5 units on that. Pride of Jenny to win, Zardozi top 3.
Can't.
Let's go.
He's just changed the game for me with that. The same game, the same race multi. That is a lovely bet.
Yeah, because obviously Zardozi's
Will
going
be
to be
steaming.
sniffing and steaming.
Oh,
Can we
Pedro,
confirm
I feel
that?
cheated on.
But if Jenny is on her game, then she's obviously going to win. If she leads early.
That'll suck celebrating, but knowing Pedro's
Pedro's
dusted me
in
if
front of you.
We need to confirm this. I don't believe him.
It's too good to be true, you reckon?
Same race multi. Pride
Great
of
bet. I love that bet.
Zardo, it's fucking bang on.
Well done.
That's great
Wow.
punting. Eyes up.
That's a great
Very
bet.
good.
Wow.
You grub.
Good
Well
stuff,
done.
Pedro. Great stuff.
Is that everybody?
I think so.
I hope Zardozi comes fourth and
I
Prodigy
don't.
wins.
I hope Jenny just doesn't win.
Well, if she doesn't fucking win, I don't care.
Yeah.
Zardozi.
Yeah.
That's it. Rightio, it's Neds. Let's do the dart.
Let's
Dart
do
of the
the
week
dart.
time. Neds dart of the week. Look, Neds have come on board for 2025. They're our new wagering partner. Dart went no good last week, which means let's hope we can get it up this week. We've also got the Neds group up and running, boys. So the Reggies group is up and running. If you want to join that, you go to the home page, click on the Bet Social tab, join group, and the code is the Reggies. All one word, no spaces. So
That's right. Get in there, share the love.
Yeah, can't wait. So where are we going for the dart?
Mate, we're going to Flemington race 7. So we've got 18 runners at the
Righto.
moment. So no 19 and 20. So try and avoid them.
Okay, that'll be easy with this.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you know, it's pretty straightforward throw.
Right, left hand. I'm just checking, lining them up, and then close the fingers.
Oh,
The
number
That
5.
is
nearly-
sweethearted.
That nearly did it to
Ooh.
20.
So we got $19 at the moment for
Oh,
the win with Neds.
sweethearted.
But mate, just looking at face value of form, the last 4 starts it had before it went on a bit of a breather was second, first.
Stop it.
Oh,
Stop
So
it.
I
look,
like
I don't
that.
know
You know
too
what?
much about track record. Oh, it's a Kiwi.
What's the gate?
Kiwi in Japan
probably.
horse.
It's all right.
Barrier 8.
That's
Ooh,
good.
Not
That's
the car
nice.
park.
That's okay.
So, $19 a win, but on the Neds app, you can put your placings in there. Second,
So you can
third,
go.
fourth.
That's right. You can go to finish top 4. We're
Yep.
working on some things for the future, but for right now, that's what you can do on the Neds app. Get around it. Dart of the week. Thank you, Neds.
For the Group 1, we've done our hound.
have.
We've fulfilled other engagements.
We have. It's time for the
It's
championships.
time for the champs. And yeah, it was good to see us make some sort of ground on
sort of
on
engagement.
him.
Yeah.
But the listeners obviously
I
got
think
up,
I'm
so
still negatives.
yep,
But
yep.
I'm off the mark, so
great
it'll do.
betting from the listeners.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
4-leg horse multi. Well
It's
done.
that's not-
stiff to
that's
not be
not
here
easy
this,
to do.
Yeah,
No.
stiff to not be here this week. 'cause
Very
that was
stiff.
a great fucking bet.
Very, very stiff.
But,
But,
you know-
he took it like a champ. Did you see his comment on the post?
No.
When Tommy Miles said, nah, fucking no good. You didn't make the 15. Where'd we come up with 15?
Did
too?
he just come up with it?
I think we may have mentioned it.
I thought we said doubled. It has to be doubled your units.
From the bottom of my heart, have no fucking idea.
No, I think what's happened is we said you got to make 10 units.
Yes, right. Because 5 is just what you're putting
You're putting
on.
it on. So
Oh,
you've-
I see.
So you need to make at least 10.
I'm
That's fair
happy to
enough.
continue with that.
yeah. Well,
Well,
it's
we're
not up
fucking
to us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's the big
I
man
think
in the
I
photo
barely
frame
would've
that he
fucking-
gives people. It's his choice.
I barely would have scraped in
big
then. Maybe I should
Self-photo
be kicked out.
gifter. But anyway, we know this bloke.
the big SPG.
We know this Jared fella.
Do we?
Jared Ensby.
Where do
are
we
we
know
doing
him
the?
from?
Are we doing the?
Oh, Topsby.
Facebook thing? Oh, Topsby.
Oh, man. They're getting,
Are we
getting
doing it?
more and more.
Yeah, go in there.
We're
See
getting
what they
more
got.
and more.
I just come up that on the spot.
Tommy K's got his jersey.
Nice.
He's got his jersey. Thank
Oh,
God. for
Fucking
that.
oath. We can all
I
rest.
think meant Tommy
Yeah.
Keller. for
No.
a second.
Fuck no.
Yeah, we'll see what the boys have come up with here.
Righto. I've got to find it. Fuck.
Sorry,
Well, it should
boys.
have about
Normally,
180 comments.
normally
so.
I'm onto this. As
Oh,
if,
by the way,
I'm on 1%, so I'm
Sam
no chance.
Nichols, top contributor to the
Oh, great.
RLC, actually.
Old Kookaburra.
Sam. Gray. I was like, what the fuck?
That was fucking quick.
That was
too.
awesome. He said, just got back to land after having no reception at sea. Figured I better hurry up and buy my free ticket to the Reggies meetup. Yeah. He bought a jersey. So the marketing
He's
campaign
staying all
is
night, that bloke.
firing.
Once
Yeah,
he's in, he stays.
He's
so
staying.
Jared Ensby is the man, right? Now, just a bit of backstory on Jared. We know him. Him and his mate, the pest, at the fight night, just fucking pestered me. As in good pesting.
Good pest.
Yeah,
I
like
know
just
you're
gave
talking
it,
about
as
now.
in gave it
Give
to
you
me.
a hiding.
Give me a hiding for a day and a half.
Didn't they?
Which was good because I'm usually the one doing that.
Yeah.
And then Jared's moved up north, up to sort of near us. I don't want to say where, but anyway. And we went to the pub that day, and the pub didn't have enough money to pay him. Remember?
Oh,
In your poon.
in your poon.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
fucking
right.
remember that.
They didn't have enough cash on hand to pay him out, and I just thought that
And
was
he walked
such a
around.
flex.
Oh, his balls would have been fucking hanging out of his
Yeah.
shorts.
So anyway, all we've got is we've got the Hayne playing, obviously, and Jared. Which is not. I don't get any of these. So can you say them? Because I'm struggling
What do
to
we got?
understand.
So we've got Jared Ensby. So Topsby for me straight up is what they got to hit. But let's go for let's 4-door Raj start. Hello, wow. Upper Jared starts Cove. Get into it,
and
Jared
Bay.
start fly.
Everyone's thinking the BEY is Bay.
But when they don't work, just I don't know.
I
If we
saw
need to
start
force
No,
it.
an
no, no.
insular.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to fucking do it on the
see how
fly.
that Sammy Nichols, you just
just
Yeah,
know.
yeah, great.
If it needs
Right.
explaining,
and
it's
it
not
just
good
went
enough.
Oscar.
Right, this is the first time I'm going to say it. Fucking do better, cunts. That was laid up to
Yeah,
you.
but-
Ends.
How was it laid up? That was
I think that
ends.
was a tough one to work with.
tough to work with.
You.
was
there
no
should have
Gray
been
Nichols.
Topsby's all
Yeah,
through
no,
there.
It wasn't.
Okay. Righto, well, let's hear from the bloke because I'm keen because he fancies himself on a Saturday.
Does he?
He fucking
See if he can do it on the
does
show,
a bit
though.
of fart sniffing.
This is the.
As we all do. As we all do. I mean, yeah.
This is
Oh,
the real
yeah,
test.
nothing
that
I
was-
like more than dropping me guts and just inhaling the
That
cunt.
was the best part about that making your profile. Like when you make your profile with Neds, it asks you what you're a.
Do you like sniffing your
what
own
you're an
farts?
expert in?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I just didn't pick anything.
Fuck all.
Oh, so anyway, let's go. J Rod. Rod.
Righto, Reggies. First of all, apologies for having a bit of a shit name, and I actually feel like a bit of a fucking disappointment to
Speak
tell you
better.
the truth. But I think the lads have done alright in the comments with what they've had to work with.
Sorry for having a shit.
Anyway, on to the bets. I will be having a 4-leg rugby and pony multi. First up, I'll take the Bronx over the Finns, into Melbourne over the Drags. Then I'll be heading to Flemington, race 8, the Australian Cup, and I will be backing number 8, Zardozi to place.
Lots of place.
Mellum on board. We closed off well last start and should be right there in the finish again this week. Then on to Sydney, race 9, number 4, Willard to place. Is a good horse, and with a bit of giving the turf on Saturday, J-Mac should be getting the job done. Thanks to Neds, I'll be having 5 units on at $7.60.
That's a good bet.
If I don't talk to you all next week, lads, I'll see you all at the fight night in about a month's time.
Yeehaw.
The more ya, the fucking more ya.
With your McJerseys on.
Bloody hell. That's a very nice bet.
It sounds like he knows his shit.
I started to blow up there because I thought surely not another one against
Against
me.
you.
But he's
Same
with
race.
me.
And he's gone to
So-
places too.
So, was
Like
it the
both of
place?
those horses were
Yeah,
placed.
nice, nice. $7 is good odds.
It's a great multi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, big fella.
Yep.
Work, bro.
Love his work. He's gone the Bronx away though.
It's a tough trip
But
to
that's just head
Suncorp.
to head.
It's
Away
long.
from home.
It's long. They've got to go to the away sheds.
Yeah. Do they, you reckon?
For sure.
Surely, eh?
That's how it would work.
Yeah, that'll change heaps.
Yeah, they're fucked.
I reckon they wouldn't because it'll be all decked out.
What about Magic Round?
Those
Well,
colours.
You know, Manly used to get their home game every year in Magic Round.
Yeah,
We'd
they
be
would.
in the away
Anyway.
sheds.
Anyway, we're a bit off topic.
Here we are.
Who's punting?
You want to go, Tom?
Yeah, I'll go. Look, whenever a full strength Manly play a shit team, I'm all over it like a rash. In this case, an orange rash, a Neds rash.
Copy.
Because I'm punting with Neds. Seagulls versus fucking Para. A Sunday afternoon assault at 4 Pines Park.
Para going all right.
Brookvale in our hearts. Fuck Para. So I just think, like I said, there's a couple of teams I like punting on, and this is one of them. Flat track bullies.
They are.
It should be a very flat track. Let's hope.
Extremely.
Turbo is back. I'm going Manly 13 plus, Olakawatu to score, Saab to score, and I think Turbo scores 2 or more tries. That's given you $8.41. Thanks to Neds. Thanks for coming. I'm having all 5 on it.
Well, it's a really makes sense multi.
It does, doesn't it? It just goes.
You and
surely
I
that
love
betting
betting on Manly.
It's
We have
3 try
recently.
scorers, though.
Manly-
I know Paris suck.
Manly and Sharks, when they are playing shit teams, they're
At
my
home.
favourite teams to bet on.
Manly is Sunday afternoon at Brookvale. You
Against
can
They're
never
very-
ever bet
yeah.
against them. You learn to the hard way.
Bit going on, though. Fucking in the
Yeah,
press,
that's
obviously.
got
Yeah,
it's like
but I feel like someone
shit
like
up.
Cherry Evans would love to just kill it to
Yeah,
just
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
to say shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sure,
If
he
it was
does
a
let his
different,
bar do the talking.
less experienced dude, but I reckon he will be that motivated to say fuck off.
Yeah,
and
just
have
put
a
the
good
noise
game.
aside and just
Yeah, that's
steer
exactly
his
right.
team.
Even though I reckon he's instigated all this.
Probably, but I mean,
good
I
on you,
think
Chez.
yeah. Anyway, that's me.
Beauty. I'll keep it short and sweet to wrap it up. I'm heading to Rose Hill race 8. I'm backing number 2, Vauban. Waterhouse and Bot trained. I love a leader at a distance like this, which is very experienced too, the
I don't know if-
2400.
Yeah, I'll let you go.
Barrier 3. What, you don't think it's going to run, do you?
No, not lead. That's the bloody 2-time Melbourne Cup favourite, mate.
Yeah,
Vauban.
I know. I reckon this kind of race, well, Waterhouse and Bot, they train leaders.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So I just think Vauban will be up around the front and great barrier. $4 for the win, and I'm very confident on it, so I'm going to slap all 5 units on it.
Righto, no worries. Well, I'll be very interested to see where it ends up in the run.
Mate, you're not filling me with much confidence.
No, only because
It's just chirped.
no.
You really threw me off
you
there.
said it was going to lead, but it won't. I was just trying to let
Is it
you
a-
know that it won't lead, even though it's Waterhouse Bot. Like it come from the back when it won first up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, it'll piss him.
Yeah, well.
That's I just wanted you to be aware of that. That's
No,
all.
you actually are right. I did back Vauban, and it did run that way. I remember it.
That's
now.
all right. So we help each other out.
It
Yeah,
can
well,
lead-
it's going to lead this time. I've got inside mail, boys. Our trainer's leader. So.
It'll lead from reverse, mate.
I hope it leads now, and you can just go, shut up.
That
you
would
fuckwit."
that would feel good.
Oh, shut up, mate.
See, I told ya.
Anyway,
Chirping me mid-spiel.
Yeah, me and Barbs. Yeah, we've been
because-
both paused.
because I want to go against everyone, apparently. I'm against Pedro in this one, I believe. He backed Brudenell, did he not?
You did, yes.
So I'm going to go to Rose Hill Race 7, and I'm going to back probably the best wet track sprinter in the last 5 years, Marzu.
Oh, Greg.
Gregory.
Yeah.
It's got to be the best of the day, is
That
it
is
not?
a great shout. That is a
5
great
from
shout.
8 on the heavy, so 5 wins from 8, plus 2 placings. So never been out of the placings once out of 8 goes on the heavy with 5 wins.
What makes a horse just love it in the mud? Is
So,
he gay?
Half pig.
You know who's going to tell us that? Oh, wow. Next week, Barbary or Button.
Sounds
That's who's going to tell
Because
us.
it can't be that one.
No, it can't be.
it's definitely
It can't
not.
be gay.
It can't
or
be a gay
pig.
horse.
Well, hang on. He's a gelding, boys, so it's not that.
Okay, well, he could still be gay without his nut.
Yeah,
Struggling.
Just slightly less horny.
You were getting... Oh, you are
Sorry,
getting
mate.
850. Yeah, it's all right. You're funny.
This is. Well,
Is it
I got
hilarious?
thrown off on mine. So.
I'm not thrown off. I'm just trying to fucking get a word in.
Oh fuck.
$8.50 is a very good price, surely.
That is great.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Mate, you're
100%.
seeing that it's a
5
mud
from 8
skipper.
on the heavy, and it's gonna be heavy. It says it's the track's
Oh,
rated a
Elton.
soft 5, but God, it's got to be heavy, surely. Give us the rain.
Give it.
4 units at $8.50 on Marzu to win. And then with my other unit, I'm going to have a little Flemington multi, just in case I'm just on. Flemington Race 6, Spacewalk, first up. Now, who am I against in this one? Midwest, so that's Barbs. I'm against Barbs in this one.
Jeez, Groper's against a few.
Spacewalk,
hates
first
everyone.
up 1,000 metres. I'm hoping it's just fresh. 2 trials ready to explode. Barrier 5, Blake Shin. Give me to win into Flemington in the last. Now, this is where we're getting real value here. Down the bottom-ish, number 14, Flemington Race 10, number 14, Prinzero. Loves a bit of a straight track. Fourth up, getting $13 for him. So the multi is around, I had it at
Inside 9?
second last start, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
But I had it at $90 for that multi, but I think Prinzero's been backed a little bit, so I'll just do it again. And be good if I was on my phone. $97. So I'm getting a better price.
Jesus.
So $97.50, 1 unit for that, just in case that we just have a day.
Yeah, it's a really, you've got to just put it all in one and just be like, because if it lines up, you're a fucking legend.
But it's not with Marzu included, so it's separate.
Boy, just quickly with Button's fourth last start, inside 9, the barrier, that he pulled off last week. Is that a Button own made up theory?
Yeah.
Or is that
Completely
a
made
common
up.
racing thing?
It's a button made
How
up.
fucking good
But
is
I
that?
think family ties to it.
Yeah. No, that's great though. I just mean
Yeah.
it's a button. It's
It's
button
not like
thing.
a common racing.
No.
formula.
It's not like you hear Gator going.
No, it's
"Ah,
true.
Fourth up
Yeah,
last
yeah,
time,
yeah,
boys.
yeah.
No, that
Yeah.
probably made
So
Tommy Button.
that's great stuff.
Yeah.
Barbs, have you got one?
Yeah. He will next week.
Yeah.
No prizes for second, mate.
And tell us why there's some that are better in the mud, mate.
Yeah.
Another
Yep.
job for you.
Yeah,
Make
let
you
us
earn
know.
your crust this
Because
year.
I'm genuinely interested in that though.
Yeah,
On what
yeah,
makes
yeah,
a
yeah.
horse all of a sudden just become a goer when she's sloppy.
Yeah. Big hooves. Big ass hooves.
Surely it just comes
maybe.
down to experience.
Yeah,
I don't know,
but
how
some
they're
never can do it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's
Hopefully
probably
the
all
pump can.
we got
Hopefully.
time for. Is it? We
I
got
think
anything
so.
else?
Don't know. For anyone coming to the track at Doomben for the event that we're having on for Yabby Pump, even if the thing is cancelled, the show goes on.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We'll be on the source there. They'll be punting on the TV. Fucking let's go.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Up the pump.
Yeah.
Is that
Righto.
everything?
I think so. Yeah.
Get
We've
into
done
that
it all.
Neds group.
Yes.
The Reggies.
We will
is
let you know
the
on the
code.
RLC too.
You cannot possibly fuck it up.
Let us know your thoughts. Bets on the weekend. Fire up, people.
Yeah,
Let's
here's
go,
your
Reggies.
chance. You've all spoke about tips, not slips. The age-old problem's gone.
Yep,
Here's
get
your
in there.
fucking chance.
We'll post some tips under the Reggies account from the show, whether it's the old boys, Barbs, Button, all the rest. Barbs will join the group. Button will join the group anyway, so it's all good. Righto, we will see you on Wednesday morning for the sports show. Have a good weekend.
All right.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website